on, guys? We are here at the Keene yard picking up a wheel loader. I got a couple of them. Picking up a 938 going down to Lakeland, Florida. We're gonna hopefully drop that off tomorrow. See what we got going on today, but hopefully we'll see what we got going on this afternoon for something I can load tomorrow after I get empty. But right now, just waiting on this guy to come over. He went to get one. There's one guy in front of me, and then he's gonna come get my paperwork, get me loaded up. So here we go. See how long this takes.
We ride across these plains and prairies, rocky mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys.
Welcome back to Patriot Specialized, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. On today's episode, nothing super special, I don't think, but Monday morning we got picked up in Erie, Pennsylvania, picked up a military 5-ton, ran it down to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. Ended up getting that delivered this morning and ran over to Clayton, North Carolina, and picked up a 938 cat wheel loader that we're running down in Lakeland, Florida. So it's been a little bit of an interesting day. One thing I wanted to say, and man, I didn't catch your name, and I really wish I would have. Hey, when you're watching this, put a comment down below with your name, and I'll definitely mention it. It was super cool. I pulled into Camp Lejeune, pulled into the truck gate, and they were parking people today. So they got us parked. They pulled me up and parked. There was a gentleman standing up there with somebody else that was with him. I don't know who it was with him, but anyways, he's standing up there. I got parked and I start to fill out my paperwork so I can go inside and get checked in. And he's standing outside the door, and I looked out and he was like, "Hey man," and I was like, "What's up?" He says, "I'm just waiting to get a picture with the famous YouTube guy." So that was super cool, man. I don't run into guys very often. I don't run into people that recognize me very often, but it's so cool when it happens. And I can't say how much I appreciate the fact that you took the time to tell me that you watched the channel and knew about it. And then I jumped out and took a picture with them, and that was kind of neat. You know, you don't really think of yourself as any sort of celebrity, but that kind of made me feel like one. So that was kind of cool, and I appreciate it, man. I just wanted to say thanks, man. That was super cool. And then when you left, you pulled away and I went inside. The people inside were like, "Man, what was that all about?" And I'm like, "You don't know? You don't know? I'm famous, man. You don't know?" So it was kind of neat. I had a good time with it, and I really appreciate you saying hi. And I wish I would have caught your name, and I apologize for that. Put the comment down below and I'll bring you up in the next channel. But right now, what I want to do before I go in here and grab my shower is show you this load. You guys just saw us. Well, I don't know if you just saw it. I don't know where I'm going to put it on this video, but we got this thing loaded up in Clayton. I got a little bit of film while we were loading. And now I'll jump out and show you what I did for securement, where we got for placement. And this thing came out just about way better than I thought it was going to on weight and placement and all that stuff. So here we go. Let's do this real quick. Whew, man, it is warm down here. We're down almost to Savannah. Pretty much right inside Savannah. There's Ghost. We are just outside of Savannah, Georgia on 95, heading down to Lakeland, Florida. Looks like we're about 5 hours away. Should make delivery on this tomorrow, and tomorrow I got a pretty interesting one. It's gonna make some good footage, I think, tomorrow. We're gonna try to stuff a couple box trucks on this trailer, and we're gonna see if it works. But I'm doubting it. I'm not kidding. I don't know if my skills are good enough for this one, but we're gonna find out. So here's what we got going right here. This is what we got on the trailer right now. It's the Cat 938 wheel loader, brand new. This one has a set of forks and bucket on it. That gets a little bit tricky for securement, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. So this thing weighs, they told me this thing weighed 39,300 and some odd pounds. That puts me overweight by about 1,000 pounds, 1,500 pounds, 2,000 pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood. They told me that that's what it weighed. In fact, they were wrong. Thank God they were wrong, because it worked out great for me. But, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. So what I did for placement, thinking it was 40,000 pounds, I did what I always do, bring it to the back. I ended up not going quite as far as I normally do to allow myself some room for securement. I actually didn't give myself enough room, so I had to secure kind of goofy right there, but I'll show you that in a second. But that's what I did for placement. Set the forks in the bucket right up on the back deck. They got a nice solid surface on the back deck, and they are riding just perfect there. Obviously, you can see it up there. We got our turbo saver on. Got to remember to take that off. I am terrible about, I've probably lost so many of those things because I forget to take them off when I'm at delivery, but hopefully I'll remember tomorrow and I won't be buying another one. But what I did for securement on this thing is I got 3 chains, 6 binders, and a strap holding this thing on. But we get credit for, we get credit for 3 chains, 3 full chains, and a strap holding this thing on. So what we got going here is I tied into the tie down points here, right down the edge of the trailer, just like I always do. 1 chain, 2 binders. I threw the excess across, did the same thing on the other side, hooked into the trailer. In the middle here, I ended up going up over top of the middle, and this one goes all the way across, so we get full credit for this one. It goes all the way across to the other side. And then on the back, I did the same thing I normally do. Tied in a tie down point, came to down the edge of the trailer. We get half, this is 1 chain, 2 binders, so I threw the excess across, did the same thing on the other side. So we get 1 full chain credit back here. So we got 3 chains there. And this little strappy do right here. They got this bucket like tied in here with banding. Nice little edge protection they put in there. But this is not DOT compliant at all. There's no weight rating on that. We would absolutely get busted for that if we were trying to go down the road like that. So I ended up taking a 2-inch strap and going right over the middle, making sure it was tied into the trailer. So we got that going on. This is the other side right here. Pretty good looking unit. We also have our brace tied in. So technically we didn't have to throw the chain in the middle, but for weighted load, I wanted to have that one in the middle. So we went ahead and put it on, and we are looking pretty good. Like I said, hopefully we're gonna get this thing down in delivery tomorrow. Well, we're gonna get it there, but hopefully we'll get there a little faster than 5.5 hours or so, and get this one delivered, and then we're going to run right back up to Jacksonville and try to stuff those 2 box trucks into the trailer. And if we can get that done, it'll be a nice easy day on Thursday, just running up to Canton, Ohio to deliver those. And then I have a truck chassis booked out of New Philadelphia to go to Dodge Center, Minnesota for next week. I'll pick it up Friday, take it home, and then we'll deliver it next week. And then coming right behind that, we got something special happening, so stick around for that. That'll be a couple episodes from now, but stick around for that. That's gonna be a good one. You guys are gonna want to see it. So for right now, I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna run in and grab a shower, get something to eat. I think maybe grab a salad, because there's no real restaurant here. I'll maybe grab a salad out of the cooler, eat it in the truck, but we're gonna get that done, and then hopefully we'll be out of here about 5 o'clock in the morning. So, oh, I wanted to talk about securement, or the weight rating on this thing. I got a scale ticket on. They told us it weighed 39,000 pounds. It was a little bit less. Worked out great for me. Thought I was gonna be overweight, but when I scaled it, and I'll put the scale ticket up right here, when I scaled it, it ended up being about 3,000 pounds lighter than they said. So we're actually right around 78,000 pounds gross. So we are legal as far as weight is concerned. And the bucket, the way they got the bucket on this thing, we are not sticking over at all. So we are able to run this thing as a legal load, even though we have permits, so we can use them if we need to, but we're able to run it as a legal load. Worked out great for me. Hopefully it'll get us there real early tomorrow and everything will be great. So whew, man, it's warm out there. All right, that's that. Now that we've done a couple circles around the building, you know, we like to scope out the area before we, you know, a little recon before we actually go in and make delivery, I guess. So 2 trips around, we finally figured out. Actually, there was kind of a 3rd trip around, finally figured it out, but we are out of here. Now we're gonna go up to Jacksonville. Let's see if these trucks fit. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I don't have my mics on. I got a whole bunch of little clips I'm going to do here, so I'm not going to take time to put mics on. But found the trucks, went in and got checked in, found the trucks. Turns out dimensions are not what they said it was. There is no way we're getting both of these trucks on the trailer. So I'm going to call the broker now and let him know that it ain't happening. And they don't make a trailer that they'll fit on, so we're going to see what he wants to do. Hopefully we'll still get at least one and be able to run it. So we'll be right back.
I will be the last to fall. I won't shed a tear for them to see. I won't have your name to call, 'cause I will be the last to fall.
I appreciate everybody tuning in, and if this is your first time watching the channel, I appreciate it. If you like what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. That's what keeps this channel growing. I appreciate everybody's likes, shares, comments, all that stuff that you guys do. It really helps out the channel, and it's neat to watch, and I appreciate everybody doing it. And to the guy that saw me today, man, cool brother. It was really great meeting you. Super cool that you hung out long enough to get a picture with me, and I appreciate that. And, we will see you guys. Hopefully, I'll find you again sometime soon, and we'll see you again. So, that being said, I'm gonna get this done. We will talk to you guys on the next one. Everybody stay safe out there.